Namaste beta. In this video, we are going to understand a very important principle, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. This was a principle due to which we have rejection of Bohr's atomic model, and it was there in the limitations of Bohr's atomic model. We said that Bohr's model not is in accordance with this principle. Bohr's model is not in accordance with Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, and this principle is one of the important reasons behind the rejection of Bohr's model. What this principle is actually? This principle is about uncertainty. First of all, you must understand the term uncertainty. Uncertainty means doubt. When we say doubt in position, if we can say doubt in position of a particle, doubt in the position of a particle, it means if I say particle can be from this distance to this distance, यानी पार्टिकल इन दो पॉइंट्स के बीच में कहीं पर भी हो सकता है. इसका मतलब I have a doubt in the position of the particle, that is delta x, uncertainty in the position. Whenever I say particle can be between a point A to B, this distance is there, particle can be here, particle can be here and so on. तो हम कहेंगे particle कहीं पे भी हो सकता है. इसका मतलब I'm not sure about the position of electron. So we can say position of particle I'm not sure about. I can say I'm uncertain about the position. In the same manner, when I say uncertainty in velocity, uncertainty in velocity, it means I'm not sure about the velocity of that particle, and that is represented as delta V. If I said ki my velocity, my car's velocity is going to be 45 km per hour to 55 km per hour, it means I'm not sure that what is the velocity of the body or the car at a particular moment. I'm uncertain about the velocity. I'm doubtful about the exact value of velocity. So I'll say I'm uncertain about velocity. Uncertainty in velocity is called delta V. These 2 points, delta x and delta V, according to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, it is impossible to measure position and momentum of a subatomic particle simultaneously and accurately. According to this principle, we cannot measure the position and momentum of a subatomic particle, a particle of very small size, that is electron, proton like particle, simultaneously and accurately. It means at the same moment, correct value of position and momentum cannot be known. And he is given this formula of delta x dot delta p greater than equal to h upon 4 pi. It means product of uncertainty in position and uncertainty in momentum is always going to be greater than equal to h upon 4 pi. The product of these two uncertainties always equal to or greater than this value. It means uncertainties ka product. This product cannot be zero. If one is having bigger value, the other will have the small value, and that total multiple will be equal to a constant, h upon 4 pi. Now we can understand this concept as, but if we are just looking at a ball and we want to catch the ball, for getting the catch, what should be clear in our mind? We should be clear about the position एंड द वेलोसिटी और मोमेंटम, यानी बॉल किस तरह से आ रही है, किस तरफ से आ रही है, किस पोजीशन पे आ रही है और किस वेलोसिटी से आ रही है, अगर हमें ये क्लियर होगा तो हम उसका कैच पकड़ सकते हैं, अदरवाइज वी कैन नॉट. इट मीन्स लार्जर इज द बॉल, easier is going to be the catch, and smaller is the ball, difficult is going to be the catch. Thus we can say that small particles are having more uncertainties. We are more doubtful about a dust particle and its position, and we are less doubtful about the position of a truck or a car or a scooter. Reason is large particle uncertainties are small and small particles uncertainties are large. It means this principle is applicable for subatomic particles significantly. We can say this is significant for subatomic particles, particles having very, very small size. This is the first point, first formula for Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Now, as we know that delta x, delta p greater than equal to h upon 4 pi. Now, we can write it as delta x, delta mass into velocity greater than equal to h upon 4 pi. As mass is a constant, we can write it as delta x, delta v greater than equal to h upon 4 pi m. Now, product of uncertainty in position and velocity is inversely proportional to mass. And from this formula, we can modify this definition as, according to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, it is impossible to measure position and velocity of a subatomic particle simultaneously and accurately, and this formula will become delta x dot delta v greater than equal to h upon 4 pi m. It means we can define it in two ways. In one of the definition we can use momentum, and in another definition we have used velocity and position. One is velocity and position, another definition position and momentum. Now this principle is there and this is called Heisenberg uncertainty principle. इनका कहना है कि एक टाइम पर, एक वक्त पर, सेम टाइम पे करेक्टली, एक्यूरेटली आप दोनों चीजें पता नहीं कर सकते. You can't understand position as well as velocity of the particle which is subatomic by nature. Now, if delta x is 0, delta v must be infinity. This is the one condition. And if delta v is 0, delta x must be infinity. So this condition is there. यानी इस formula के basis पे if one is 0, another will become infinity. And if another is v is 0, if this is 0, this value will become infinity. If uncertainty in position is not there, it means uncertainty in velocity will be at its maximum. Or we can say same value, we can say delta x 0, delta p is infinity. That can also be written. Or we can say delta x 0, delta p becomes equal to infinity, and vice versa. So we can write this way and that way, both can be possible. अब आपके पास Heisenberg uncertainty principle, it is significant only for subatomic particles. This principle is significant for subatomic particles. For larger objects like the objects around us, ball, fan, cricket ball, football, or car, scooter, truck, cycle, all these things are too big, large enough, and we can say that if particles are very large, their mass is going to be very large, and if mass is large, these values are going to be very, very small. So we can say that delta x dot delta v is inversely proportional to mass. Larger is the mass value, smaller will be the uncertainties. It means for subatomic particles, mass is small. Therefore, uncertainties will be large. Doubts will be large. Now, Heisenberg told us that position cannot be measured simultaneously accurately and velocity cannot be measured also. अगर आपके पास ये दोनों velocities and position cannot be measured की बात आ रही है, in that case Bohr's model was rejected. Bohr's model was rejected because Bohr के according the electron is having a fixed radius, fixed path is there, and velocity is also fixed. Radius can be calculated into n square by z Armstrong. Velocity can be known 2.18 10 raised to power 6 z by n. It means according to Bohr we can exactly calculate the correct value of size, position as well as velocity. According to Bohr, position and velocity can be known. According to Bohr, position and velocity can be known accurately. Which was wrong according to which principle? Heisenberg uncertainty principle. And according to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, we cannot measure velocity or position simultaneously and accurately. It means if this principle is correct, this model would be rejected. Now, according to this principle, we have done one formula, second formula according to velocity, and this principle is significant only for subatomic particles. And now electron is not having location inside the nucleus. Heisenberg explained it with his principle. Why electron cannot be inside the nucleus? Why electron is not having location inside the nucleus? Because inside nucleus, delta x for electron will be equal to 10 raised to power minus 15 meter. Because nucleus के अंदर उसका जो delta x होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन अगर अंदर चला जाता है न्यूक्लियस में, तो radius is going to be 10 raised to power minus 15 meter, and electron can be here between the two positions. 10 raised to power minus 15 will be the order of location for electron. Delta x 10 raised to power minus 15, that is radius of nucleus, and diameter will become 10 raised to power minus 15 into 2. Now delta x dot delta v greater than equal to h upon 4 pi m. If I calculate delta v comes out to be delta h upon 4 pi m delta x, and if we calculate this value, this will be 6.626 10 raised to power minus 34 divided by 4, 3.14, mass of electron 9.1 minus 10 raised to power minus 31, delta x is 10 raised to power minus 15. But if you calculate this value of delta v, that is uncertainty in position, velocity of electron, uncertainty in position we have used 10 raised to power minus 15, delta v we can calculate, and this value comes out to be, this is a constant value 6.626, let it be 4, 3.14 and 9.1. All these are numbers, and power is going to be minus 34 plus 31 plus 50. It comes out to be 31, 33 minus 3 and this is 15. So it is going to be in the order of 10 raised to power 12 meter per second. It means uncertainty in velocity is going to be a multiple of 10 raised to power 12, which value, this value is more than velocity of light. This is going to be more than velocity of light. Is it possible to have uncertainty more than velocity of light? The answer is no. We can't have velocity uncertainty more than even the velocity of light, which is not possible for electron. Electron cannot move with velocity of light. Its mass will become infinity at that part. अब इलेक्ट्रॉन जब वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट से चल ही नहीं सकता तो उसकी अनसर्टेनिटी वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट से भी बड़ी कैसे हो सकती है? Because velocity of light is the maximum velocity possible on the earth part. So when we say on earth maximum velocity is of velocity of light, how it is possible to have delta V more than velocity of light? It is impossible. Thus we can say electron cannot be inside the nucleus. So why electron is not located inside the nucleus, that can be explained by Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Bohr's model rejected due to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, and this principle is given this formula delta x delta p. Now we can write it once again: delta x delta p greater than equal to h upon 4 pi, delta x delta v greater than equal to h upon 4 pi m. Right? It means uncertainties are inversely proportional to mass. Now we can explain it by using a basic concept of vision. If we want to see electron with a very small wavelength, so lambda small, frequency large, definitely energy is large, which is being focused on the electron. Its position can be located within a very small range. But by getting this energy, electron will take another path, or electron will get energy and its path will be changed. It means whenever we want to look at the electronic position accurately, for accurate position, we have to focus a small frequency, a large frequency, small wavelength, energy should be large, and a very high value of energy will dislocate the electron. Its velocity will change. It means we can know the position, but we cannot know the exact value of velocity. And if the reverse is true, if we use one big wavelength, large wavelength, it means we are uncertain about the position. When we are uncertain about the position, its position is uncertain, delta x is uncertain. Now its velocity remains almost same, because large wavelength, small frequency, it means small value of energy is given to the electron. The electron is going to be at the same path or same level, and its delta V is very small. That means theoretically we can prove that delta x and delta V both are inversely proportional to each other. जब आपने पोजीशन ठीक से निकाला तो वेलोसिटी चेंज हो गया, जब आपने वेलोसिटी ठीक से निकाल लिया तो पोजीशन की वैल्यू चेंज हो गई. It is going to be uncertain. Electron can be at any of the positions between this point A or P. Thus we can say that this principle is based on a very basic knowledge, basic fact, that whenever electron is given some energy, its velocity is going to change. Thus we can't know, we are not in position to understand the exact position of electron or exact momentum of electron around the nucleus. Thus finally he concluded that electron is revolving around the nucleus, and we are always doubtful about the electronic positions. We are always doubtful about the electronic position. It means we are not sure about the electronic position around the nucleus. It means its position is uncertain around the nucleus. When its position is uncertain, so we can say electron is not moving on the shell. It is moving in a three-dimensional region around the nucleus, and this is called orbital. So orbital is defined. Orbital क्या है? Orbital is a three-dimensional region around the nucleus where there is maximum probability, 90 to 95% probability. Doubt is there, therefore we are talking about probability of finding electron around the nucleus. Around the nucleus. right? The concept of orbit, wrong. Now this concept rejected. Concept of orbital, accepted. According to Heisenberg, we are not sure about the position and velocity. Thus, we have to be doubtful about the position and velocity, and when we are doubtful, we are having just a chance. It's a matter of chance where electron can be. So we can say 90 to 95% probability of electron is in orbital, not on the orbit, which is a sure short path for electron. So this is all about your Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. In this principle, generally, when I say velocity of electron is 0.01% uncertain and it is moving with velocity of light. If electron is moving with velocity of light and its uncertainty is 0.01%, so that is, what is delta V then? Delta V will be velocity of light 3 into 10 raised to power 8 and 0.01% of it. You must remember, velocity is V and delta V is uncertainty. यानी velocity के value को जब आप uncertainty से solve कर लोगे, that will be delta V. So delta V is velocity of light into the uncertainty level. So we are certain up to 0.01%. It means 3 into 10 raised to power 8 into 0.01%. That will become delta V. If delta V is known to us, we can calculate delta X. So from delta V, we can easily calculate value of delta X. Formula you have delta X into delta V greater than equal to h upon 4 pi m. And this principle is significant only for subatomic particles. That's all about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, a very important principle. And on the basis of this principle, we have rejected Bohr's atomic model and we have the latest model that is called wave mechanical model of an atom or quantum mechanical model, quantum numbers based model of an atom. That's all for today's lecture about Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Namaskar.